after that heartbreaker of a loss last night sa Coca-Cola Arena dito sa Dubai. NLEX is back in action. This time around, makakatapat ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. And all of the Filipinos in attendance anticipating what should be a war of attrition. Kita mo naman yung Sea of Red ng Barangay Ginebra, handang-handa na. NLEX Barangay Ginebra, bakbakan sa Dubai ang ating labanan dito sa ESPN5. Mag-umarjan pa rin kasama si Dominic Uy at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5D. This is gonna be explosive. NLEX gigil na gigil bumawi. Ganon din naman ang gustong gawin ng Barangay Ginebra because last time around, kinapos yung comeback nila. Phoenix ang kalaban. They crawled all the way back to tie the game. In the end, down by 10 in the last 3 minutes. Pero naisaan pa rin sila ni Matthew Wright.
Oh, what a big game by Matthew Wright and the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Napakaganda ng kanilang pag-end nun. They knew how to put Barangay Ginebra away. Kinapos nga itong Barangay Ginebra. So wanting to get back there at 1-1 right now in the team standings. Ginebra, usually the team that is a never say die, the team that usually is able to come back. They want to be able to bounce back with a win today in Dubai.
Ito namang NLEX kagabi lang yung na-absorb nila yung kanilang kauna-unahang talo dito sa ating Governor's Cup. They were 3-0 bago sila mabahiran ng SMB.
Well, Kiefer Ravenna started out that ball game with 4 points back-to-back ang kanyang shots that time. But the Road Warriors, in the end, kinapos din. You know what? It was a shot by Kiefer Ravenna with the last one. 15 seconds, just not able to knock that down. Pero ang ganda pa rin nung statistics ng si Kiefer Ravenna in that ball game.
Opening tip ng bakbakang NLEX at Barangay Ginebra parating na on the other side of this break.
First from your NLEX Road Warriors. Starting at guard from Cagayan de Oro, number 9, Philip Anyamogan. Also at guard from Bacolod, number 39, Jericho Cruz. And forward from Baguio, number 17, Kenneth Igalo. And center is the Road Warriors import, number 0, Olu Asholo. And at forward from Samar, number 88, Asi Taulava. Head coach of the Road Warriors is Yang Yao. And now let's meet the starting 5 of your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Starting at center from Cebu, number 20, Greg Slaughter. And forward is Barangay Ginebra's import, number 32, Justin Brownlee. And forward from Cagayan Valley, number 11, Stanley Pringle. And guard from Davao del Sur, number 6, Scotty Thompson. And also at guard from Nasugbu, Batangas, number 5, L.A. Tenorio. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cone. Game officials are Don Kilingen, Jimmy Mariano, Marty Montoya, and Mau Orioste.
So here we go, the starters have been introduced sa bakbakan sa Dubai. NLEX looking to bounce back from that stinging loss from last night. Samantalang Barangay Ginebra gusto magtuloy-tuloy yung pinilit nilang comeback kontra sa Phoenix last time around. As we welcome to center court, our good commissioner of course, Boscom Willie Marshall. Andiyan din si Abdullah Al-Ansari, chairman, FIBA Legal Commission. Mr. Ahmed and Ms. Tess Al-Ansari of the Far Eastern Private School, Mr. Abdullah Murad of the BNB Sports, Nawal and Hamdan Al-Ansari, Edwin Diang of BNB Sports, SMC Sports Director Boss Al Francis Chua, and NLEX team manager Ronald Dulatre. Asi Taulava, who did not see action last night, Dom, is now in the starting unit. He'll be matched up against Greg Zilla.
Well, they want him to be able to give that energy para dito sa NLEX Road Warriors. That was a tough loss for NLEX last night. Pero itong si Asi Taulava, kakapasok lang yan ulit sa lineup, replacing Papot Paredes. And really also to be able to match up against Greg Slaughter. Well, the Road Warriors, you know, it's gonna be tough. Why? Because they just played last night. and the Road Warriors, that was a tough game. That was something that they really had to grind it out against the San Miguel Beermen. And you know, Barangay Ginebra, the most popular team in the PBA, at rinig na rinig dito sa Dubai kung sino lamang pagdating sa fans.
Bakbakan sa Dubai ang laban na nakahain para sa ating lahat. Ball is up. First quarter is on. Hatid sa atin ang new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. It is going to be the white shirts of Barangay Ginebra with first possession here. Brownlee over to Tenorio. If you're NLEX, you're starting with Jericho Cruz at the point now. Kahapon, etong si Kiefer Ravenna. You want to get off to a better start here.
Oh, definitely. You know, Ravenna got the first 4 points in the game yesterday. But Jericho Cruz, you know, I feel that Jericho wants to prove something as well because, you know, they did not win in yesterday's ball game. He actually had a couple of big shots. Di natin siya masyadong nakita in the third and midway through the fourth quarter. Ended that game, but you know that mukhang pinipace din ang bahagya ni Coach Yeng Giao.
Jericho goes to Asi. Olu is there to clean it up.
One guy who wants to bounce back as well, itong si Olu Ashaolu, because he did not have such a great scoring game against San Miguel and missed that three-point shot.
Pringle on the attack to the baseline, kicks it out. Tenorio drops it off. Greg Zilla kisses it off the glass.
You always want to be able to set up your big man. Eli Tenorio just great at doing that.
And setting them up early will give you an easier time the rest of the way.
Alam mo, especially ang big man, pag sinet up ng point guard, mas gaganahan rebound, mas gagalaw, it will be able to give you better screens.
As Jericho goes to that reverse, giving NLEX a 2-point lead once again.
Ang maganda dito sa NLEX, bata pa yung kanilang core. So, you know, they're a team that is really capable of actually playing back-to-back games.
Ang hirap mag-back-to-back as Brownlee gets himself on the board. Back-to-backs are hard enough.
Mahirap na yung Friday, Sunday.
Yung back-to-back sa Friday, Sunday, hard enough. Ito, magkasunod na araw, tapos wala ka pa sa sarili mong bansa.
Oo. Friday, Saturday. Itong NLEX Road Warriors.
Panyamoga knocks down a 3, trying to pick up where he left off from last night.
But you know, what you like about these three teams, you know, being able to play in Dubai, ilang araw magkakasama yung mga teammates, 24/7. And this will really show, I feel, later on in the games ahead. Not just for NLEX, not just for Barangay Ginebra, but also for the San Miguel Beermen. Knowing your teammates more, being able to get that advantage of going out of town, or rather out of the country, and spending so much time together.
As you take a look at the first 2 points kanina ni Olu Ashaolu. 7-4 is the score. NLEX by 3. Pablaba. Di makuha ni Ele yun. But Brownlee taps it to nobody. Tito Asi tracks it down.
Ito yung parang NBA yung laro mo. Talagang back-to-back games.
Sa NBA nga, tinanggal niya yung ganyan. Diba?
Kasi ang bigat eh. You have to travel pa eh, diba, in the NBA.
Asi kicks it out. Ighalo pulls up. Ken Ighalo had a great game last night, both on offense and defense, as he tried his best to keep in front of Des Wells.
He had an all-important three-point shot also to tie the ball game.
4 points na para dito kay Justin Brownlee. Ashaolu goes to Asi, corner 3. Matalas. Ashaolu, right place, right time. Gets it to Jericho. Sumobra nga lang.
Olu, just like in that game against the San Miguel Beermen, needed to use his quickness to be able to get his points. I feel whenever it's Greg Slaughter up against him, he's got to be able to use his quickness as well.
Tig-apat na si Brownlee at Slaughter dito. 8-7, Barangay Ginebra is ahead. 3 minutes and change into this contest. Ighalo puts it on the deck. Forces it up, too strong. Ball picked up by Panyamogan, deep corner. Second triple of the game para kay Philip.
Yeah, remember, against San Miguel, suffered a headbutt from Terrence Romeo. Nakikita mo pa, namumula-mula pa yung labi nito si Phil Panyamogan.
At isa pang pinaka malaking pagkakaiba ngayon, Dom. Kagabi versus SMB. As Pringle misses. First quarter, 1-for-11 yung 3-point shooting ng NLEX. Yung 1 na yun actually came in the last 8 seconds of the first quarter. Kaya 1 of 11 sila, 0-4-10 nagsimula. Ngayon nakakadalawa na si Panyamogan pa lang.
Eh yun naman ang advantage kasi ng NLEX. Eh sanay na sila eh, nakalaro na sila dito kagabi.
Sukat na nila itong court as Jericho wanted to deliver the third. Slaughter para sa board. Uy, si Slaughter na, point center. Hiyawan tuloy yung mga tao. Slaughter from Thompson puts it up. Doesn't work.
And Greg Slaughter looks like he's probably in the best shape he's ever been in the PBA in terms of weight, in terms of makita mo how slim he is.
He has been running up and down the floor this conference. Yun din yung pinoint out ni Coach Tim Ko. No? When you've got a 7-footer that can run up and down like that, you are a dangerous team.
Really worked on his conditioning. And, you know, I spoke to him. He said he lost about 20 pounds. But just eating right. Olu, you can see teams, yung scouting report sa kanya, play him physical. You know he likes to be physical, but at the same time, gusto mong pagurin itong si Olu. Still trying to get used to Coach Tim Cone wearing glasses the entire time during the ball game.
Coach Yang reminding the referees that Coach Tim is having a conversation with the referees.
Coach Yang, always the most animated coach.
Nako, mintis yun. Lamang ng NLEX ay 3. Slaughter again, he's already got 4. JB's got 4 as well, as we mentioned. Asi pantay niya, inunahan ni JB, pinagsak kay Greg.
Kita mo hinahanap talaga nila si Greg Slaughter. And they want Greg to be able to finish. And why do you want to do that? You want to get the other big men in foul trouble. Or, kung humelt man, sumaksak yung guardia, guys like Eli Tenorio or Justin Brownlee, if the big man helps, then whoever's helping the helper will have to end up fouling Greg Slaughter. 4 points, 1 rebound. So half of the points ng Barangay Ginebra galing dito kay Greg.
Slaughter, the BPC of this very same tournament 2 seasons ago. Of course, he is still twinned up with Japet Aguilar. Look at what they did against Phoenix.
Pagka ganyan yung numero ng Twin Towers mo, napakahirap mapigilan nitong Barangay Ginebra. However, Phoenix able to escape that. 2 seasons ago, like you said, BPC itong si Greg Slaughter. Remember, he was coming off a knee injury that time. So nakapag-prepare talaga ng mabuti itong si Greg.
Panyamogan, no. Asi pulls this one down. Fresh 14 para dito sa NLEX. Olu wanting to attack. Etong si JB wanting to use his F. Nakataka ng silya sa likod. Ay, kaso natapik din ni JB. He knew it too.
No complaints that time from Justin Brownlee. NLEX, good start for them. 4-point lead, 6 minutes and 54 left. Very key for the Road Warriors to be able to, you know, keep this game close. Because you know that, you know, Ginebra has the fresher legs. Especially when you have guys like Stanley Pringle who can just light it up anytime.
Igalo trying to bail him out against the shot clock. Comes up short. Brownlee pushing hard. Shovels the pass the other way. Pringle goes reverse.
Just so nice to see Pringle and Justin Brownlee running the break because things just become so easy.
Brownlee trying to do a little bit of everything right now, kicking the ball that time around. Ito po ang patuloy natin pagtutok sa ating 2019 Honda PBA Govenors Cup, brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Follow Honda's Facebook page at Honda Philippines Incorporated for more updates. Look at the passing of Ginebra again. This time around, JB cleans it up with a stick back. 3-point play opportunity.
Ginebra being a lot quicker right now than the Road Warriors. And this is what I feel that NLEX will really have to watch out for. They need to be able to get down on that fast break.
High sa tibay rebound to. Atin sa atin ang Eagle Cement. High sa tibay.
Importante din yung pag-ikot ng player ni Coach Yengel. That managing of the minutes of his players.
Usually, hindi natin sinisita na yan kay Coach Cheng because he usually gives everybody enough minutes. Pero ito nga, it's a weird situation because back-to-back nights kayo naglalaro. Ito yung nireklamo nila Lebron eh. Ayaw nila maglaro ng ganito.
Eh, mabigat talaga eh sa katawan. It really takes its toll on your joints, on your body, on your muscles.
Yung mga NBA player, naglo-load management eh. Na kinagagalit naman ni Charles Barkley.
O kasi hindi uso yun dati.
Hindi kasi players nowadays get paid more but they wanna play less. Di ba? Mas malaki yung sweldo mo pero mas konting laro ang gusto mo ilaro. Gusto pa nga nilang bawasan ng 10 games yun. Di ba? From 82 to 72. 13-12, Barangay Ginebra by 1 as we head into this first time out. 5:49 remaining in this first frame. Coming to us from the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. Barangay Ginebra at NLEX nagpapakbakan. Ginebra 1-1, NLEX 3-1 after absorbing their first loss last night kontra sa SMB.
Oh, definitely a good conference so far. Para dito sa NLEX Road Warriors, just remind everybody, ano ba ang ating tournament format? 12 teams, 11-game eliminations. Top 8 teams will make it into the next round. Yung bottom 4, tanggal yan. Ang difference, this conference, yung top 4 teams have a twice-to-beat advantage.
Thompson may tangan ng bola para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. He goes to Brownlee, back to Scotty, corner 3. Rattles out. Panyamogan picks it up. Eram on the floor with him, as well as Cruz, Ashaulu, and etong si Ikalo. Olu underneath, sneaks it through.
Just so strong. Down low, itong si Olu Ashaulu. Brownlee, siya nang dumidepensa agad dito kay Olu eh.
Slaughter kontra Eram. Greg off to a hot start here in Dubai. Powers over, Biten. Eram bothered him enough. Here comes NLEX on the run. Jericho bounces to Olu, puts it up. Biten. Scotty, nauuna sa kanya. Si LA sa kaliwa, si Pringle sa kanan. Kay Stanley nagpunta. Greg down the middle. Here comes Greg Zilla running once again.
In the previous conferences, nakababa na yung apat. Siguro si Greg nasa half court pa lang. But this time, he's filling in that lane, diving towards that basket, getting a slam dunk.
Under 5 remaining in this first quarter. Barangay Ginebra, abante ng 3. Panyamogan may tangan ng bola. Olu directing traffic. Now backs down on Greg. He's got to get out of the painter. Put up a shot. Left-handed attempt. Mintis. Rebound Pringle. He breaks out. Stand behind the back to LA. Nakita sa kabila si Scotty. Look at them whip it around. And JB gets the bounce.
Just quick ball movement by Barangay Ginebra. Remember that first game that Barangay Ginebra won? They had 30 assists.
Inaiuso ngayon, ano? NLEX din, first game nila, 30 assists. Kagabi, 29 assists din.
Yun na yung bagong norm. And that's the goal for every ball game.
Take another look at that Greg Zilla throwdown. Only positive things can come when a 7-footer runs.
Well, Greg Sauter again. You know, it's so good to see him in great shape. Ang importante na lang dyan to be able to stay injury-free.
Ani mga bante na itong Barangay. Pringle to Brownlee, fading away from the right side, and Barangay Ginebra now opens up an 8-point lead.
It just makes it look so easy.
Panyamogan through that Kinyahan pick. Ikalo puts it on the deck. Pinalitan muna si Olu Ashaulu, no? Maagang pahinga.
Kailangan din nila i-pace itong si Olu. Remember, he had a tough night against the big men of San Miguel.
Look at Eram on the stretch D.
Itong si JP Eram on his second game back at this conference. You like how he played against San Miguel?
And you gotta love that. If you love basketball, you gotta love plays like that.
The explosion of Justin Brownlee. Kala mo, left-hand layup lang, but it's exploded for that two-handed slam.
Once he gets the drop on you, he is definitely deadly.
Alam mo, never ko pa nakita wala sa kondisyon itong si Justin Brownlee.
And lalo na ngayon, as a foul is spotted here. Before this tournament, nanggaling pa nga ng Lebanon yung si JB. He came from Lebanon, and then he took a break, and then he came in for the Commissioner's Cup, took a break, and then this Governor's Cup. As you take a look at this lakas move natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Kaya fresh na fresh itong si JB for this Governor's Cup. They want to get back to the promised land. They want to win it all once again, just like they did a couple of seasons ago. Barangay Ginebra jumping the gun on NLEX here as we thank Hamdan Al-Ansari, ang anak of Far Eastern Private School owner at si Nawal Al-Ansari, yung Assistant Managing Director din ng FEPS o Far Eastern Private School. Kinyahan was fouled before that last time out and he stops the bleeding para sa NLEX.
So JR Kinyahan, also a guy that's got so much grit in him. Gusto makabawi niyan. Tough loss against the San Miguel Beermen. And these are the guys that will steady the ship for the Road Warriors. They've seen through so many battles with Coach Yeng Giao. Alam na alam nila kung ano yung gusto ni Coach Yeng, what he demands, kind of excellence. Fast break points. 7 fast break points for Barangay Ginebra, 0 for the Road Warriors. That's a key statistic. Why? Because that could be a telltale sign of how your legs feel for back-to-back games.
Kasama rin si Greg Zila doon sa fast break points.
Oo,
Tandaan mo, ha? Ngayon naka-jumper na naman si Greg. Lamang ng 8 ang Ginebra. Kinyahan puts it on the deck. Goes cross-court. Ikalo looking around. Kinyahan slides the other way. Kinyahan from the elbow, or rather Ikalo from the elbow. Mintis. At the other side, JB gets behind the D. Pinasok na si Japet para kay Greg. JB again.
Offensive rebound once again by Barangay Ginebra. If you're NLEX, also a telltale sign of maybe a little bit tired still from the previous game.
10 na abante rito ng Barangay Ginebra. 2-minute warning in the first. Kinyahan over the back.
Yung first quarter against against San Miguel, 1 of 11 ang 3-point shooting nitong NLEX Road Warriors.
Bida move to atid sa atin ng Davies MCS Semi-Gloss. Matipid, colorful Semi-Gloss. Si Greg nandiyan pa pala. Or he just came back in. Chapit and Greg together on the floor.
Sinap niya si Stanley Pringle.
Yun niya yung kakaiba kay Coach Tim ngayon. Pag nagsasub siya from a really small lineup to a massive one, yung mga kombinasyon niya paiba-iba eh.
Wala pa nga si Joe Devance. Joe Devance still recovering from that ankle injury.
Akala ko old age.
Papahinga lang.
Naalala mo ginawa ni Greg Popovich kay Tim Duncan yun dati. DNP. Sa box score kasi may nakasulat dyan, DNP, did not play. Tapos kung ano dahilan, DNP ankle, DNP hand, DNP knee. Ginawa ni Popovich dati kay Tim Duncan, DNP, old.
Nakakatuwa talaga si Greg Popovich. Just such a great interview.
27-19. Barangay Ginebra's lead is 8. NLEX on the attack. Kinyahan again. Wala pa rin. Chapit para sa rebound.
Well, speaking of Greg Popovich, siya rin yung nagsisilwa talaga ng load management in terms of minutes, di ba? Hindi mo naman makikita yun dati with guys like Michael Jordan.
Ang hirap kay Greg. Iuupo niya yung tatlo. Si Barker, Duncan, and Ginobili. On a big game, nationally televised game. Tapos mananalo pa rin sila. Tapos nananalo pa rin. Grabe lang.
Pero yun talaga eh. That's why we were talking about it. Yung difference ng mga players wanting to play less games but get paid more money. Unlike in nung time nila Michael Jordan, di ba talagang 82 games, pokpok, doesn't matter if they're already 71 and 9, di ba?
And kaya po natin napapagkwentuhan if you're just tuning in. Ito nga pong NLEX is in a back-to-back. Hindi po Friday-Sunday, hindi po Wednesday-Friday. Magkasunod na araw. Naglaro dyan sa Dubai kagabi, San Miguel kalaban, dikdigan pa yun hanggang dulo. Hindi lang pinalad ang NLEX, 98-94 nanalo ang SMB. Ngayon gusto bumawi ng NLEX less than 24 hours after. Nagsimula kasi ito 1 hour earlier pa kaysa doon sa kagabi. Eram over to Kinyahan. Barilla saw a lot of minutes as well last night. Nice drive here. Eram was fouled. Eram a lot more aggressive tonight in his second game back from that elbow injury.
You know, I still remember one of the last timeouts ni Coach Yengyao with JP Eram when, you know, nung medyo binabangungot pa itong NLEX Road Warriors. And Coach Yengyao really calling out itong si JP Eram na kinakailangan niya magpalakas, kinakailangan niya magbuhat kasi natutulak lang daw siya sa ilalim.
Alam ni Eram na bitin. Tried to secure it.
He's going to be called for a technical.
Eram teed up with 23 seconds remaining in this opening frame.
Na-technical na ba ever itong si Scottie Thompson? Sa buong career niya.
Parang hindi pa.
Parang hindi pa, di ba?
Yung technical na reklamo,
Oo.
baka sa foul, gano'n. Pero parang hindi ba? I
Parang hindi
can't
ba eh.
remember.
Reminds me so much of the demeanor of a Paulo Mendoza.
Oo nga. Pwede, no?
Pang Mr. Sportsmanship Award.
Para si Coach Ryan Gregorio, never na technical. Bawal,
Talaga?
bawal kay Professor yun. Mapapagalitan siya dati. Tama, Coach RG. Alam ni Coach RG yan. Kinikwento sa
Sa daddy niya, no?
Oo, bawal sa daddy ni Coach RG yun. Yung respect for the game ni Professor dati. Bawal sila. Lahat sila. Pati si AG. Bawal kay
Pero pati si AG never na technical yun?
Ayun, ewan ko. Makita mo ba lang, pwede mo na i-technical yun. Ay, Coach Alan, no? Nakatutok yan, sigurado.
Oo, sigurado.
Pringle trying to hold for the last attempt. Kakapraso ang diferensya ng quarter clock and shot clock. NLEX with enough time for a heave. Kiefer on the floor. Punches home the three.
Is that a 2 or a 3?
It did beat the buzzer. Tanong na nga lang kung 2 o 3 yun. Big finish yan for NLEX to end this first.
And you know what you like about it? They knew exactly how much time they had left. So it's official, 3-point shot for Kiefer Ravenna to end the first quarter.
So NLEX, after starting out sluggish here, ending this first quarter with a flurry, but they still trail by 7, 29-22. Itong backcourt ng Barangay Ginebra did damage against Phoenix. Kinapos lang talaga sila pagdating ng dulo.
Kung baga pag chinekan mo or gagawa mo ng checklist yung mga kinakailangan pumuntos, kung ano yung ginawang tama, for Barangay Ginebra against Phoenix, nandun eh. Tama naman, but just Phoenix making the big play in the end and then Brownlee missing that shot to be able to get that win.
Second quarter po, nagbukas natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Bago nasa loob na itong si Larry Fonasher, didn't play too many minutes in the game against the San Miguel Beermen. 8 of 24 ang shooting nitong NLEX in the first 12 minutes.
Eram finds himself back at the line here. Overcooks the first one. Pero tignan mo yung kumpiyansa ng NLEX. Walang rebounder ang Road Warriors dito. Believing Eram can make the second.
Oo nga.
Diba?
Bumaba na lahat. At hindi naman sila nag-full court press. 4 assists for Barangay Ginebra.
And these are the two of the top assists team in the PBA today. Pero na plus 5 pa ng Ginebra ang NLEX doon. Brownlee, backdoor.
Another assist for Barangay Ginebra. You know, this is so pinpoint and so efficient itong Barangay Ginebra. But again, Ginebra is a team that doesn't really blow out teams. Diba? You know, Coach Tim Cohn usually likes keeping the games pretty much close.
Nice swipe there. Napatama nila sa tuhod ni Kiefer Ravena. As you take a look at that eye-in-the-sky play, Scotty to Brownlee. Lakas move natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Ito naman yung quick lineup ng Barangay Ginebra with Art de la Cruz and Stanley Pringle.
Excuse me, it's Arthur de la
Art
daw is his dad.
He wants to be known for his own self.
Yeah.
Diba? Own man.
Brownlee again, he is known as his own man. Tearing it up for years now in the local scene. Galanza kasama si Kinyahan, Ravena, Eram, and Fonasher. JR off the window, too strong.
You know what we haven't seen too much of? Kiefer Ravena trying to go on that pick and roll.
Scotty had it slapped away. Arthur kasama si Pringle. Andiyan din si Brownlee and Aguilar. JB on the run, gets the basket, may kasama pang foul.
Just getting into this rhythm itong Barangay Ginebra and Justin Brownlee. Scoring, assisting, making big plays, getting rebounds, leading Ginebra now to a 12-point lead.
Kung yung si Des Wells kagabi, born to score, eto naman, scoring machine. Yung datingan, JB will bring anything he needs to. Pag nakita niyang nasastime yung offense nila, he takes over. Pag nakikita naman maganda naman ang tira ng mga kakampi niya, he does distribute.
And again, I've never seen him out of shape.
And he's played for you guys, right?
Oh. Alam mo, sobrang ganda nga ng pinakita nitong si Justin Brownlee in the tournament in Dubai as well nung February. Kinukuha yan para maglaro sa Lebanon.
Nakuha siya, nag-champion nga.
Oo.
Diba? Kaya naman yung mga Filipinos in attendance over at the Coca-Cola Arena, kabisado na nila itong si JB. Lalo na, tamo, kumaplying kiss pa si Brownlee sa kanila.
And usually Justin Brownlee doesn't really engage the crowd all that much, but really embracing this 14-point lead. This is where NLEX needs to be careful. You don't want to get blown out early on.
Ravena over to Kinyahan. JR was clipped by Aguilar.
That's going to be 3 free throws.
These are going to be huge para kay Kinyahan.
Not unless he was stepping on the line. So that's 3 free throws.
He went 2 for 2 kanina. Takes care of that first one.
Again, like we mentioned, I haven't really seen Kiefer Ravena look for a shot all that much.
Kagabi, sobrang agresibo niya simula pa lang, As Mark Caguiwa makes his way into this game. Alam mo itong Barangay Ginebra, ika-6 na beses na naglalaro sa Dubai. First 5 times, 4-1 ang record nila. Huling natalo to dito sa TNT back in 2011.
Ang galing naman ng memory mo.
Basa ko kanina. Hindi, kasama ako nun Kasama tayo nun. Ay, 2000, and then noong 2012 pa lang tayo kasama ni Direk Jules and Dr. J. Noong 11, Brownlee says siya na lang. Siya kilalang kilala, sigurado.
And Justin Brownlee just on a tear here in the second quarter.
Fonasher from the outside. Doesn't work.
Siya kita mo yung ginagawa niya, depensa dito kay Olu Ashaulu.
Pringle mula sa baseline.
Why is Barangay Ginebra leading by this much? They are getting to their spots. They know exactly where their teammates are. Yung timing nung pagpunta dun sa spot nandun Yung timing nung pagpasa, that's why they have a 15-point lead.
There's Kiefer looking for a shot. Way short. Arthur De La Cruz looks to get it across. De La Cruz also part of that SEA Games pool for Coach Tim Cone. Aguilar as well. De La Cruz over to Pringle. Quick spin by Stan pero hindi niya maipagpag yung kanyang defender. Oh, nice pass to Japet.
Ilang assist na yan ng Barangay Ginebra? By my count, that's 12 assists for Barangay Ginebra. 9 in the first quarter and 3 so far here.
Ashaulu pulled off the bench.
Could
De La
have been traveling
Cruz.
there.
It's a 3-on-1. Pringle to Arthur. Lays it up.
And you can feel, you can see NLEX a little bit in disarray, a little bit tired here in the second quarter.
Mga sa PBA, mamimigay tayo.
Patuloy ang bakbakang Barangay Ginebra at NLEX sa Coca-Cola Arena sa Dubai. Barangay Ginebra opening up a can here in the second quarter. Lamang na sila by 19.
Well, great second quarter so far by Barangay Ginebra. Already with 28 points, or rather 18 points in the second quarter. But look at what Justin Brownlee did in that game against the Phoenix Fuel Masters. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists so far for Justin Brownlee.
Coming off a triple-double, halos 30 na ginagawa
28
dito.
siya, 28 points na yung NLEX eh.
Tabla.
Tabla.
OT. Tabla ang NLEX tsaka si Brownlee. Ang problema, may plus 19 pa ang Barangay Ginebra. Galanza gustong bawasan yung 19 na hinahabol nila. Aray ko.
Hitting the side of the board, itong si Mike Miranda.
Pringle on the move. Trying to get rid of Galanza. Goes to the spin. Bong Galanza whistled for the foul.
If you're Barangay Ginebra, you know, credit your offense. You've been moving the ball so well. You're a step quicker than the opponents. The Road Warriors only 6 points so far this quarter.
It's going to be a huge test of character para dito sa NLEX. Your 3-0 record, nabahira na kagabi as Boscom Willie is talking it over with the bosses from Dubai. Kagabi nabahiran record mo, natural pagod ka ngayon. And all of a sudden, you find yourselves down by 20 points, not even halfway through the second quarter. NLEX is going to have to dig deep within themselves right now, though.
And you don't want to be able to be blown out very early. You want to be able to fight through this and maybe cut this lead down to just single digits before the halftime.
Ashaulu, hesitation. Eram, or make that Miranda. Doesn't work.
At yung pa'y kulang eh. Olu Ashaulu not able to make buckets yet.
Kagiwa makes it a 22-point game.
Pag ito naman sa Barangay Ginebra, parang napakadali. Ang ganda ng mga pasa, open yung mga tira, and they're knocking them down.
Ashaulu in traffic, got that one to drop.
Well, they definitely needed that. 2 points for Olu. And that was a tough one because that was over the outstretched arms of Japet Aguilar.
Pringle may tangan ng bola. They look for Brownlee once again. 28 already, as we mentioned. De La Cruz spins away from the defense of Larry. No go.
Only a quarter and a half and already a 20-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. But you gotta credit them. They're really playing both ends of the floor.
Ravenna looking to penetrate, gliding in.
Ito, Kiefer very aggressive against San Miguel. Now putting his head down, looking for his shot.
Back-to-back hits para sa NLEX will pull them within 18. De La Cruz may tangan over to Brownlee. Ashaulu bantay niya. Arthur with a pick. They flip a pass over to Japet.
Yung mga tira ng NLEX, challenge, difficult. Yung mga tira ng Barangay Ginebra, wide open just because of great ball movement.
They're putting on a clinic right now.
Oo.
How to share that rock.
Yung timing, proper yung timing. You know, you may have really good sets, but if guys are not on the same page, moving at the right time, in synchrony, then doesn't matter how good your play is.
Kagiwa caught holding. Two-man substitution. Actually, Tagisa. As you take a look at this beat move natin sa atin ng Davies MCS Semi-Gloss. Matipid, colorful semi-gloss.
Yun, and that's a typical, really good example of how difficult the buckets have been for NLEX.
Ravenna may tangan. Kontra dito kay Pringle. Forcing up a three. Doesn't work. De La Cruz bounces it off the leg of Olu.
A great effort, just everything going well for Barangay Ginebra. And usually Ginebra is a team that doesn't really keep the scores up high, but Ginebra with 52 points already, and they've only played a quarter and a half.
De La Cruz pocket pass inside to Caperal. Kagiwa again. Ginebra.
Yun, wide open na naman yung tirang yun. NLEX needing to do a better job of challenging the shooter.
Ravenna on the attack, goes through that Olu pick. Fonasher mula sa kanto sa kaliwa, Bebuelo, all the way to the right. Shot clock is at 10. Higalo has to try and beat the buzzer here. Olu puts it up. Could not bail him out.
That's pretty much the exact same spot. He took that 3-point shot against the San Miguel Beermen.
Brownlee now has 9 rebounds, Dom. Knocking on a double-double.
28 and 9, no?
Lapit na rin mag triple-double to. First up pa lang. Ashaulu over to Fonasher. Larry with a familiar one-legged pull-up.
They're going to try to push the ball a little bit more. They need to get some legs going, and it's good that if it's a guy like Larry Fonasher, a guy who didn't really play too many minutes, but you know that he can score.
Caperal swings it around. 52-34, Ginebra by 18. 3-second violation or double dribble? Dribbling violation. Panyamoga nagbabalik para kay Ravenna.
Well, Coach Yang now trying to rotate his players. Ayaw mo rin kasing ubusin agad in the first quarter kahit na sinusubukan mong humabol.
Now Thompson comes back in para kay De La Cruz. Under 4 minutes remaining sa ating first half. Fonasher coming all the way around to meet the pass. Olu, Bebuelo from top of the key. Inside, Mga Araro. Doesn't work for Ashalu.
Dubai hasn't been all that kind to Olu Ashaulu.
The struggle is real, ano, para kay Olu. Kahapon, mga late third quarter, fourth quarter na siya nakakuha ng mga puntos niya. Buong first half, nag-struggle din, ano? Only 5, di ba? Not mistaken.
Only 5 points in the first half.
Timeout muna tayo with Ginebra up 52-34. Barangay Ginebra in control in this second quarter of action as we invite everybody to the Cuneta this coming Wednesday. Northport kontra TNT in the first game and then Rain or Shine kontra Phoenix naman. Sa second game, 2 struggling teams in the 7 p.m. one. Doon sa una naman, naalala mo yung laban ng Jason Castro, CJ Perez to isang linggo?
Oo.
Ngayon, Jason Castro, Robert Bolick naman. Sinusukat ng mga rookie yung kanilang kakayanan kontra kay The Blur.
Best guard in Asia, di ba?
Up to now.
And you know, that's really one of the things that you want to be able to do if you're a rookie, if you're young. Eh, labanan yung mga pinakamagagaling sa liga.
And it's actually, may mga nakakausap ako mas batang player na it's a privilege for them to go up against the likes of Jason.
And then, tsaka respeto mo yun. You gotta bring your A game. Diba? You gotta be able to compete against it.
So, iba yung nabalitaan mo lang o napanood mo lang. Iba yung nakasabay mo sa court, no?
Challenge parati yun.
Miranda hands it out to taken away by Tenorio, harap-harapan. LA gusto manlin lang. Igalo with a near steal. Scotty over to the other side. It is Pringle. 18 pa rin ang abante rito ng Ginebra pero may offensive foul.
Extending that butt out. Ito si Prince Caperal. Getting some burn in today's ball game. And you like how Coach Tim Cohen is rotating his players. You know, he's going big, he's going small, he's going quick.
And from big, he's gone even bigger now. Caperal to the bench, slaughtered to the floor. Pero may 3-guard setup pa rin.
Ito yung starting 5 niya. So he's gone back to his starting 5.
Jumper doesn't work. Lasma, inaabot dito ng NLEX. Tenorio from the outside. Slaughter cleans it up. Kapapasok lang. Instant impact mula kay Greg Zilla.
You gotta love a guy who's on a mission. And Greg Zilla is on a mission this conference. Wanting to maybe get another BBC. Wanting another championship for Barangay Ginebra.
Panyamogan jumps it out. Miranda thought about it. Ashaulu. Back over to Miranda. Tuloy-tuloy. Maseser mo na ni coaching yan. Hindi tumira. 3-on-1 the other way. Inantay si JB for the finger roll. Panyamogan rushing the other way. NLEX wants to get it right back, and Ashaolu answers the call.
Just going back to that play against or with LA Tenorio, just know exactly where JB was, making his life much easier.
30 puntos na para kay Brownlee. First half pa lang tayo. Offensive foul was here on Thompson.
Ang tanong, how many points will Justin Brownlee end?
On pace right now to hit 60.
Grabe lang.
Miranda has been recalled back to the bench. Panyamogan acting as point again para sa NLEX. They are down 20 points, coming up on a minute remaining in the second frame.
Magkukita mo ginagawa rin naman ni Coach Yang Diao dito. Pinapahinga naman niya si Kiefer at itong si Jericho Cruz.
Si Eram kababalik lamang para kay Miranda, knocks down a 3. Alam mong ganyan, pag natatambakan ka yung first half, gusto mo talaga maganda run nyo to end the second quarter para hindi ganun kadiin yung sermon ni Coach Yang sa halftime.
Oo, yun ang pinakaayaw mo kasi 15 minutes yun na pwedeng iksara yung pintuan.
Brownlee gets the triple right back though. Nabawasan ng konti yung sermon, nabalik ulit sa normal ngayon. 33 points for Brownlee.
What a quarter, what a half it has been so far for Justin Brownlee. At wala pa siyang turnover, no?
Ighalo thwarted underneath as he tried to clean it up. Barangay Ginebra pa may bola dito. Hihiling pa ng 30-second timeout si Coach Tim to try and make sure they get the maximum lead they can heading into the dugout. You see Joe Devance acting as an assistant coach there on the Ginebra bench. Joe Devance also part of the coaching staff for the SEA Games, though.
Nagpa-practice na siya maging assistant coach. Joe Devance obviously called by Coach Tim Cohn to help out in the coaching staff to be able to teach yung mga players who will be able to make that final lineup.
So joining sina assistant coach Richard, assistant coach Olsen, and the rest of the guys will be assistant coach Joe Devance, assistant coach Jimmy Alabag, and assistant coach Jong Uichico.
It's good to have Coach Jong Uichico back in the national team and Jimmy Alapag as well because of his familiarity in the ABL.
Speaking of familiarity, yun yung binabanggit mo, no? Alam na alam ni LA na nando doon si JB. Lakas move yan natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Just knows exactly what to do. And I like how, because of the arrival of Stanley Pringle, saying this after conference already, because of his arrival, dumali yung mga tira for guys like LA Tenorio, for guys like Scotty Thompson, and even Justin Brownlee.
Barangay Ginebra trying to stay patient on this attack. 12 segundo natitira sa kanilang shot clock. You love the crisp execution here as LA couldn't send it home though. Ighalo took it away. Enough time for a heave. Fonasher, no. 59-39, it is going to be Barangay Ginebra by 20 big points. What a first half for Ginebra, and more specifically for Brownlee.
Oh, Justin Brownlee, what a 24 minutes of action it has been for Justin Brownlee. 33 points, nearly matching the entire NLEX Road Warriors. Nagbabalik ang inyong PBA dito sa Coca-Cola Arena sa Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The NLEX Road Warriors down by 20 points against the Barangay Ginebra. Napakaganda ng field goal shooting ng Barangay Ginebra, 56%, only 30% for the Road Warriors. Then you look at the assists, Barangay Ginebra 18, only 10 for the Road Warriors. And points in the paint, lamang na lamang pa rin ang Barangay Ginebra. Lamang na lamang din ang import ng Barangay. Brownlee with 33, Slaughter with 12, and Stanley Pringle with 5. The NLEX Road Warriors down by 20. I have a lot of work to do in the next 24 minutes kung gusto nilang makahabol. NLEX losing to San Miguel last night by 4 points, 98-94. And on your screens, we see Commissioner Willie Marshall, who will be giving this honorary basketball dito kay Abdullah Al-Ansari, Chairman FIBA Legal Commission. Kasama rin si Coach Al Francis Chua and of course Ronald Dulatre, they will be giving this basketball to Abdullah Al-Ansari in thank you for hosting the PBA dito sa Coca-Cola Arena. Napakaganda ng reception ng mga taga Dubai dito sa ating tatlong koponan, San Miguel Beer, Barangay Ginebra, and the NLEX Road Warriors. Ilang beses na nagpunta ang PBA dito sa Dubai at it's been a great experience every time for the PBA. At ang tingin ko, hindi ito ang magiging huli na pagbisita ng PBA dito sa Dubai. Once again, it's been great. It's been a great reception by the people of Dubai, mga kababayan natin, mga Pilipino. Not just them, but even the organizers na nagpadala dito sa PBA. Again, on your screens, Abdullah Al-Ansari, Chairman, FIBA Legal Commission, has definitely helped bring the PBA once again dito sa Dubai. It's been an experience, a great game yesterday between the NLEX Road Warriors and San Miguel. Definitely enjoyed by the crowd. A 4-point win by San Miguel. Today's ball game a little bit different. Barangay Ginebra with a 20-point advantage so far.
What a sight for all of the Filipinos in attendance from the region. Mga nasa Dubai and as far out as Qatar, dumayo dito to enjoy a piece of home once again, Dom. Napakahirap nga naman maging OFW, ano? At for the first time in 4 years, nakabalik ang PBA dito sa Dubai.
At alam mo, you know, the PBA or yun ang kagandahan dito sa ating mga kababayan na nasa Dubai. Hindi lang yung mga galing Dubai lang, even from the other nearby places, pumupunta sila para lang makapanood ng PBA.
You get a piece of home. Yun yung home cooking, you know. Yan ang pambansang pastime natin, of course, is the PBA. And right now, Barangay Ginebra, they put on a show. Justin Brownlee and the rest of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel, they just thumped on NLEX in the first half. Is it just because as we open this third quarter, natin sa atin ang new Cobra Vitamin C lakas sa proteksyon? Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Is it just the fatigue of NLEX from having to have played last night as well? Or was it just really the superior execution of Barangay
I think
Ginebra?
combination of both. Obviously, the NLEX Road Warriors, that was a tough loss. And, you know, barely 24 hours to even recover from that tough loss against the San Miguel Beermen. Pero ang ganda rin kasi talaga ng ikot ng bola, ang ganda ng depensa. Makikita mo, libre yung mga tira nitong Barangay Ginebra, shooting 56% from the field.
Sakit na ito para sa NLEX. Coach Yang, Assistant Coach Jolas, nasa lampak na lang sa kanilang upuan dahil offensive foul agad ang nakuha or napito dito kay Olu Ashaulu. But they get a stop on the other end. Jericho Cruz to a running JP Eram.
And not holding back anymore, the NLEX Road Warriors. Kita mo yung starting five. Kiefer Ravena, JP Eram, their import Olu Ashaulu, Jericho Cruz are the ones leading the charge now for the Road Warriors. They know that they gotta make things happen now.
JP Eram, very aggressive in the first half. Looking to continue that here in the third and fourth quarters. Takes care of the first one. Coach Tim asking for Assistant Coach Richard Del Rosario's opinion. Last time around, nakita natin si Coach Chard na nag-drawing, nagko-croquis. When Coach Tim, he said it in the press conferences, that loss to Phoenix, it was on him. Phoenix dropped 41 points on them right in the first quarter, and Coach Tim was saying he didn't get his team ready. Kaya pagdating ng dulo, iniwan na niya kay Chard yung coaching duties. Sinayaan niya si Chard ang dumiskarte doon. And they even tied the game late before Matthew Wright happened before the buzzer.
May mga ganun si Coach Tim. Really, he'll all of a sudden just pretty much stop coaching. And it's really a statement to his players.
Yung ganun diskarte, and that's why you have deputies. Coach Chard, alam natin, very able. Ilang beses na rin sila nanalo ng kampyonato magkasama, no?
And always ready. Ito si Coach Richard Del Rosario. Hindi pa nag-head coach, si Chard.
2 weeks.
Almost.
2 weeks.
Diba? Pero walang game.
Wala.
Diba?
Ensayo.
Oh, for Pure Foods at that time.
And kinausap nga siya ni Coach Tim. Kwento sa atin ni Chard as Barangay Ginebra just continues to increase their lead here. Kinikwento sa atin ni Coach Chard yun na once Coach Tim was gonna move over to Barangay Ginebra from the Pure Foods franchise, kinausap siya ni Coach Tim na the logical move is, or next in line is dapat siya dahil siya yung lead assistant.
Oo.
Magiging head coach na. Nag-apologize daw sa kanya si Coach Tim dahil gusto siyang isama dito sa
Oo,
Barangay
kailangan siya sa Barangay Ginebra.
Good news, bad news eh. Bad news, hindi ka magiging head coach. Good news, magkasama pa rin sila.
Tsaka ilang kampeonato na naman na napanalunan nila.
Nakatatlo na rin sila magkasama dito. As that pass is deflected, JB still being active as ever, D.
Well, Justin Brownlee, 33 points in the first 24 minutes of action. Just so efficient and, 10 rebounds.
Cruz maglalabas from the baseline, nahihirapan.
No movement for NLEX.
Sumisigaw si Jericho eh. Uy, ano ba? Eram still aggressive but overcooks this one.
Forced that shot that time.
Brownlee may tangan ng bola. Ashaulu looking to hound him. Pringle from the right wing. Goes behind his back. Stan, the man, with a short stab.
Nobody guarding. Itong si Stanley Pringle from 10 feet away from the basket. That was wide open.
Nobody saw him coming.
Biggest lead so far in this ballgame, 25 points.
Oh, grabe. Ashaulu, powers up. Nataplisan pa ni Greg Zilla.
NLEX needs to be able to knock down some outside shots.
Uh-oh. Si Pringle pa yata. 28 na ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Yung kinakailangan gawin ng NLEX, Ginebra pa gumagawa.
Oh, Ginebra moving that basketball, getting open shots, knocking down open shots, and getting the chant from the crowd.
Stanley Pringle going to work. Take a look at that getaway from all kinds of defenders. And then the ensuing play. Tenorio locating Stan at the corner. Right corner pocket triple is good. Barangay Ginebra 69, NLEX 41. Barangay Ginebra continues to pour it on here in the third quarter, much to the delight of the Ginebra faithful inside the Coca-Cola Arena. Dubai is rocking right now as Ginebra is up by 28.
28 points with 9 minutes left in the third quarter. NLEX needs to make things happen right now.
Ashaulu wanted to wake up the rest of the Road Warriors there. Hindi lang pumasok yung sa lampak niya.
Alam mo, you're down 20 at the beginning of the third quarter. Then na 10-2 run pa kayo in the first 2 minutes and 45.
Three-pointer on the way. Varilla lights it up para dito sa NLEX. They're gonna need a lot more of that.
They definitely need that, pero ang kinakailangan talaga sila depensa because the shots of Barangay Ginebra have been open.
Tenorio this time guarded by Varilla. Brownlee could not get by his defender. Pringle again. The last 8 points ng Ginebra courtesy of that man.
And change up on defense a little bit for the NLEX Road Warriors, but needing a little bit more pressure. Kita mo, ano pa rin yung ikot ng bola, hindi pa rin nahihirapan itong Barangay Ginebra.
You hear it. The crowd chanting for one of the all-time favorites. They want to see him in action. Ashaulu looking around, being given that space by Slaughter. Eram puts it on the deck. Is fouled. Minsan mas nakakailang pa yung kay Ashaulu, no? May dalawang defender, pero mga two steps behind.
Oh, talagang baiting you to take that jumper. Nakakainis yan.
Sige, tira mo. Ang problema kasi hahabol sa'yo, 7-footer pa rin eh. Hindi ka naman makasaksak dahil dalawa yun.
Mangyari yan, mapapa-step back ka eh. Take that jumper.
Ravenna back on the floor, kicks it over. Ashaulu from deep, punches it through.
A big assist that time for Kiefer Ravenna. His first three-point shot in Dubai.
Oo nga. Kahit kagabi, puro sa loob ang naipasok na ito ni Olu. Barangay Ginebra here, up 72-47. Tenorio to the baseline, kicks it out. JB from deep, doesn't work.
And that time, they were able to get a hand up on the shooter, forcing that miss.
Pero doon sa recovery, nahuli si Ravenna na hinablot etong si Brownlee. Bumagal din ang scoring ni JB, ano? 33 in the first half, wala pa dito. He feeds Greg though. Down low.
Just great passing by Barangay Ginebra.
Slaughter just eating up those buckets here.
And that time, wala nang igagandang depensa pa yun kasi sobrang ganda na nung pasa eh.
Eram short. Olu bounces it off the leg of Pringle. Pringle knew it, acknowledges it. Baseline inbound para sa NLEX.
Look at this pass. Great help defense by Eram, but a difficult pass and an easy 2 for Barangay.
Bida move yun natin sa atin ng Davies MCS Semi-Gloss. Matibid, colorful, semi-gloss. Corner three-pointer, Jericho delivers.
Another assist for Kiefer Ravenna, finding Jericho Cruz. It's got to be led by these two guys, Jericho Cruz and Kiefer Ravenna.
Babasa isang kahon ang kailangang ubusin ng NLEX dito.
Kung ikaw lang yan, kayang-kaya.
Kahaba ng oras. Tulungan mo ko. Sigurado marami rin nag-uubos na isang kahon ngayon. Nanonood on ESPN 5 as Slaughter again hits from within.
And another assist by Justin Brownlee to Greg Slaughter.
76-50. Jericho down by 26. Tinawag. Si Varilla umalis doon. They want the isolation for Olu. Ashaulu spins the other way. Nalin lang niya doon si Greg.
And it's been difficult, those shots. I mean, Greg is tall and long, so he's got to shoot over the outstretched arms of Greg Zilla.
Ang hirap din ang trabaho ni Olu. Kagabi si Junmar yung nakatutok sa'yo.
Tsaka
Kayo naman si Greg.
Tsaka pinabanggasan ng lahat.
Stan Hardinger nga, pinakaldag-kaldag din siya as Brownlee finally gets his scoring going once again. He's got 36.
Kasama mo pa si Kelly Nabo.
Oo nga. Olu from deep, gets it back.
Back-to-back threes for Olu Ashalu.
NLEX finally getting their shooting going. Ang problema, they can't come up with stops.
Kalabang pa rin itong Barangay Ginebra by 24 points. At the beginning of the third, it was only 20.
Kaya nga, hindi nga you get 1, 2, or 3 stops. You need 12 stops. Di ba? Not 1, not 2, not 3.
Tapos kailangan makapuntos ka pa.
Yun.
Yun talagang
Nice bounce. Yun ang puntusan.
A good pass. That's one of the times that NLEX really able to break down that defense of Barangay Ginebra and get an easy 2.
Bigyan na tayo ng mga libre t-shirts from your PBA.
Yes, Justin Brownlee has had his way 2.5 quarters into this, but he has not done it alone. Greg Slaughter as well, 16, 3, and 2 already. And look at the efficiency, Dom.
Ang dali ng basketball. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks, 7 of 10 for Greg Slaughter. He's just making himself available. Brownlee and his teammates attracting the defense, puts his hands up, gets that ball, gets the 2 points. And this is what I mean with Barangay Ginebra basketball. They make it so easy because they use each other's strengths combined to make their entire team better.
Slaughter again. This time he comes out to Stan. He's scored 8 already in the third alone. Slaughter against Eram. Kicks it out. Stan fakes the pass, takes the 3. Doesn't work. Slaughter with a board. Put back. Sumobra. Ball picked up now by Ravenna. Kiefer to the corner. Varilla. No. Ball will go back to Ginebra.
22-point lead still. So NLEX trying to cut this lead down. Haven't been successful in the first 7.5 minutes.
Thompson gives it up. Naku, masyado malalim para kay LA. Kiefer has to contend with Stan. Now Greg switches over. They look for the mismatch. Eram wanted it, but no release was given to him. Ashaulu has to get out of the paint. Ravenna over to Aram.
And
NLEX staying patient.
And this is what Kiefer Ravenna was doing against San Miguel. He was attacking the basket, attracting the defense, and then giving it up at the last minute.
Nakakarami na ng assist dito sa third quarter. Ha?
Pang-apat na yan, sa bilang ko.
Hindi ganun ka-agresibo si Kiefer in the first half. Trying to recover from last night, I guess. As Brownlee now has 38 points. He can go for 60.
Parang kapag tinignan mo yung puntos ng Ginebra, hindi mo akalain 38 na si Brownlee, 16 na si Greg Slaughter. Parang it's just been, you know, great ball movement, everybody involved. Just balanced. It seems like a balanced attack because everybody gets to touch that basketball.
Maganda lang dito sa NLEX. They are refusing to give up on this one. Ito yung Ravenna to Aram. Kanina, lakas move natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Jericho Cruz completes the three-point play. So kahit anong spectacular play gawin ng Barangay Ginebra sa kabila, takbo kagad ang NLEX. No celebration offense sila.
And that's what you need to do. I still remember that nung unang ginawa ni Coach Yengyao nung nasa Red Bull pa siya. It doesn't matter how big a shot, especially when you're playing against Barangay Ginebra, you don't want the crowd to get into the ball game.
LA was trying to get it over to Aguilar. Ball sails out of bounds. Chop it a bit shaken up here as Ginebra coughs it up. (81-62), NLEX slowly chipping away here. They were already down by as much as 28. Binawasan na nila ng siyam yun. Ighalo now, acting as point. Hindi lang starting unit, pati point guard, paiba-iba. Every time down the floor para sa NLEX. Nice pass! Ravenna to Olu for the jam. And this deficit is down to 17.
And you can feel a momentum shift right now by the NLEX Road Warriors, led by Kiefer Ravenna. Kiefer not necessarily scoring, but he is finding his open teammates for the easy two.
Anong pagod-pagod daw, sabi ni Olu. He still got up above the rim there to smash it home. Barangay Ginebra with his 32nd timeout. 2:50 remaining in this third frame.
A 7-2 run by the NLEX Road Warriors since the last timeout. Pero prior nun, 16-10 run itong NLEX eh. So 22 points already in total for Barangay Ginebra here in the third quarter. And for the Road Warriors, it's been a 25-point quarter.
Nagsimula nga ang ating third quarter, 20 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Lumobo pa hanggang sa 28. But here's NLEX cutting it down to 17 right now. They're looking for yet another stop.
At kung ikaw naman ang Barangay Ginebra, ayaw mong mabigyan ng kumpiyansa itong NLEX. Bakit? Galing sa talo, and they could find their second win towards the fourth quarter.
Tumatama na nga rin ang mga tres ng NLEX dito sa ating third frame. Ganyan-ganyan din nangyari kagabi. Malas ng first quarter pero nag-init second, third, and fourth. Japet couldn't hang on to that board, but they will keep possession.
Zoning up once again itong NLEX Road Warriors.
Coach Tim talking to Brownlee, trying to get him in the proper position. Brownlee will receive. Tenorio from deep. Punches it through.
What do you like about Barangay Ginebra? They're not fast, they're quick. They get to their spots quick, and they make you pay with their efficiency.
84-64. That was a much-needed basket para sa Barangay. Backdoor cut here. How about that? Kiefer found a way to send it home.
Could have gotten fouled there.
Tenorio gusto bumawi. Puts it on the deck. LA gliding in. Matalas. Sa rebound play, Olu is fouled by Aguilar. Para sa Ginebra, that's going to be their 15th foul.
You like how NLEX, you pointed it out. Pagka-shoot ng Barangay Ginebra, push lang sila ng basketball. You know, they don't want to slow the game down and lose possessions.
Pang-apat pa lang pala yun para sa Barangay Ginebra. So one more to give in the next minute and 54. 18-point ball game, 84-66. Ravenna through that errand pick. Pick and pop. JP. No. Pero naunahan silang lahat ni Jericho sa rebound. Ravenna to the right wing. He wants to take on Aguilar. He feeds Olu again.
And Kiefer knew exactly what he needed to do. Nung nakita niya nag-switch sa kanya itong si Japet, attack the basket, using his quickness, making the defense commit, and then last second, giving it up again to his import.
Outside of that miracle shot from moments ago, Kiefer running the offense by distributing them.
7 assists by my count here in the third quarter.
Aguilar gets away against a double team there though. As we come up on a minute remaining in the third.
And look at the defense of Scotty Thompson right now on Kiefer Ravenna. Alam niya kasi na si Kiefer ang nagli-lead nitong comeback ng NLEX.
Was that a pass or was that a shot attempt? Penalty na kasi Ginebra. Probably only going to be 2 shots. Ito yung getaway ni Japet, oh. Meron sa harap, meron sa likod. Nagawa ng paraan ni Aguilar yun. You hear the mix of cheers and cheers as he missed that first free throw.
Madami kasi ding umiidolo dito kay Kiefer Ravenna, pero predominantly 80% ng crowd dito is for Barangay Ginebra.
He takes care of the second.
Hindi rin kasi sanay itong si Kiefer na siya yung binubu eh. Di ba?
Pero lang paglasal.
Oh, yun. Garantisado yun.
Nice tap there by Kinyahan. First time back on the floor in the second half para kay JR. Ravenna again, kicks it over. JR extra pass to Cruz, who dives down the middle. A little too unselfish there. Ball will go the way of Ginebra. It looks like Jericho's shaken up, huh? Medyo umiika-ika doon.
Mukhang siya yung papalitan ito si Phil Panyamogan. Oh no, it's gonna be Kiefer Ravenna.
Beaver gets the extra 30-second breather as Capera likewise checks in. Si Brownlee rin bibigyan ng extra 30. Coach din. Just a little over 6 seconds diferensya ng quarter clock at shot clock. Steal there by Fonacher. On the breakout, it is Panyamogan. They can hold for the last shot of the third.
Wise decision that time by Panyamogan.
Kinyahan, back to Olu. He barrels down the middle to the corner with Philip. Bang!
He's the one who started out the three-point shooting for the NLEX Road Warriors. Remember in the first quarter, yung corner three-point shot nitong si Panyamogan, doing the same here in the third.
Did look like it was on time from our vantage point. It does count. A Shaolu to Panyamogan, left corner pocket. Bang! Something positive for NLEX to take into the fourth and final quarter. Alamin natin kung ano ang mangyayari sa aming pagbabalik dito sa ESPN 5. After being down by as much as 28, kinalahati ng NLEX yung kailangan nilang habulin rito. 14 na lang ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra sa pagbubukas ng fourth and final quarter na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. 86-72 ang ating score. It was a 33-point third quarter para dito sa Road Warriors.
At bandang huli na yun ay nagtuloy-tuloy yung puntos nitong NLEX. Because you remember at the start of the third, lamang pa ng 28 itong Barangay Ginebra.
Nahihirapan mag-inbound dito yung white shirts. Almost turning it over. Caperal to the corner. It is Pringle. Short. Rebound Kinyahan. He pitches it out. Panyamogan. Another touchdown. 12 na lang to, Tom.
And you can really feel that shift Largely because of what Kiefer Avena did in the third quarter. And also credit yung kanilang import si Olu Ashaolu knocking down threes, going strong, fighting in against the big men of Barangay Ginebra.
Arthur De La Cruz spins to the cup. Almost found himself in no man's land.
Good getaway by Arthur De La Cruz. Alam mo, di ba talaga natin nakita itong si Jeff Chan at itong si Jared Dillinger. Once they're both healthy, Barangay Ginebra much deeper.
Igalo from the punches it through.
Ito yung sinasabi natin. It was a tough game against San Miguel previously. You don't want to give NLEX their second win.
Aguilar is with Pringle, De La Cruz, Caperal, and Tenorio. Binabantay nila Ashalu, Panyamogan, andyan dyan din si Kinyahan, Igalo, and Fonacher. Mag-umarja naman po kasama si Dominic Uy dito sa likod ng mikropono. Short na naman si Pringle. At sa rebound play, inabot si Kinyahan ng foul ni De La Cruz.
Back-to-back rebounds by J.R. Kinyahan. Hasn't been scoring all that much, but playing good defense.
NLEX just continues to plug away. Brownlee back, Kagiwa back para sa Ginebra. Coach Tim looking for that inspiration.
Looking for that energy, that edge, be able to regain this momentum.
11 inahabol ng NLEX. Kinyahan inaabot dito kay Olu. Fonacher ang didiskarte para sa NLEX. Panyamogan kicks it over. Extra pass to Igalo. Baseline drive ni Kenneth. Nagpasabit pa dito kay Pringle. 2 shots coming the way of Igalo. He's a bit shaken up here.
Oo, nabagsakan kasi siya ni Stanley Pringle. It's a good fake. Hopefully we can see that again.
Sino daw? Dominic Uy daw. Dominic.
Parang hindi.
Go home, Dominic. Go home, Dominic.
Parang hindi.
Hindi ko na intindihan. 88-78. NLEX could come to within 9. And there it is. What a rally by the Road Warriors here.
Another 7-2 run in the last 2 minutes.
Can Barangay Ginebra recover? Can they stop the bleeding? Dalawang Road Warriors crashing into each other. Fonacher and Ashalu.
Just a 9-point lead. Parang kailan lang? Parang 6-7 minutes ago. 28 yung lamang nitong Barangay Ginebra.
Kasi 3 beses nila naitayo yung 28 eh.
Oo eh.
28, natresan sila, binawian kagad nila, tapos mamaya-maya, naibalik na naman sa ganun. Kagiwa di diskarte, hands it off. Pringle, top of the key. Will dive down the middle. Found himself in trouble. De La Cruz misses. Brownlee with the board is fouled by Ashalu.
And Coach Tim Cohn bringing back Justin Brownlee to restore order.
Both teams now with 2 team fouls, 9 and 51 remaining in this one. Fresh 14 para sa Ginebra. Same play, Pringle. Nadaan kay Japet this time. Brownlee from deep. Air ball.
Wow. Haven't seen that from Brownlee.
Now remember, this is a guy who scored 33 in the first half, added just 5 in the third. Might be a bit winded, Dom.
I don't know. Kasi Brownlee parang hindi naman napapagod to eh.
Igalo may tangan. Oh! Fonacher hustling for it. Panyamogan will chase it. 8 seconds to shoot for NLEX. All the way from the backcourt. Panyamogan for 3. Doesn't work. Uh-oh, Kagiwa and Aguilar di nagkaamuyan doon.
Maybe could have waited a little bit itong si Phil Panyamogan. But nararamdaman niya kasi yung momentum shift. Nasa kanila na eh.
Fonacher on the catch. Trying to dump it back inside. Shot clock winding down. JR from Jimmy Country. Ginebra. Brownlee with yet another rebound. He's closing in on 20.
NLEX now opting to go for those three-point shots.
Pringle, up, and he pass. Kagiwa from 17. That's good.
Just so efficient. Itong si Mark Kagiwa cannot leave him open. And if you look at the past 3, 4, 5 years for Kagiwa, doing much better in terms of rebounding at pati yung kanyang field goal shooting.
90-79. Balik sa 11 abante ng Ginebra. Hindi matapyasan ni Larian pero naunahan sila ni Kinyan sa bola. Panyamogan again. Kapos yan. Patay ang butike. Panyamogan pa rin. They go the other way with Ighalo. Ayaw pa rin.
Relying on the three-point shot. And that's where you also see na paminsan may halong pagod kasi you end up, instead of attacking, you settle for the outside shot.
At yun ang isa pang kasama sa pagod. Bukod sa naglaro sila kagabi, Dom, they have been playing catch-up all game long. Ang hirap kayang habulin ng 28 na ibaba nila hanggang siyam. Sa ngayon, nasa 11 yan.
At bugbugan yung laro against San Miguel. That was close all the way up to the end. And it was a physical ball game and highly emotional.
Eram will give Olu Ashaulu a breather. Much needed to para sa import ni Coach Yang. But don't expect them to be out too long. Pringle on the attack. Chapet, extra pass to Mark. Inabot ni Panyamogan.
Much better defense by the Road Warriors here in the second half.
Panyamogan thought about that three. Wisely gives it up. Ighalo to Eram. They go back to Fonacher. Kinyahan back to Larry. Inside they go to Eram. He's tied up.
Patience, good patience that time by the Road Warriors. They've been taking threes. Maybe the past 4 or 5 possessions, taken 5 attempts from the three-point area, and they haven't been able to knock anything down.
The PBA, through its Alagang PBA program, is
All smiles, everybody inside the Coca-Cola Arena. Bakit nga naman hindi? Yung inakala nating tuluyang tambakan, biglang gumanda ang laban. Bakbakan sa Dubai, NLEX kontra Barangay Ginebra. Both of these squads looking to bounce back from stinging losses in their last assignments. Ginebra just a week ago losing to Phoenix. NLEX kagabi lang natalo sa SMB.
Just a 4-point loss by the Road Warriors, and they could have actually won that ball game, but kept it close. As a tough win for the San Miguel Beermen, getting their third win. Ito naman Barangay Ginebra at 1-1 right now, wanting to recover from that stinging loss against the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Matthew Wright with that tough shot in the end.
Eram comes up with a split. It's a 10-point game. Brownlee, he's been stuck at 38. Scored 33 of those in the first half. Kagiwa loses it.
Great defense by the Road Warriors.
Kinyahan to Panyamogan on the run. Philip to Larry. Nakita si Kinyahan. Nice up fake and a finger roll. Mintis ka lang. De La Cruz para sa rebound. And Ginebra is looking to push. Pero ang bilis ng depensa ng NLEX.
Hindi pa natin nakikita si Kiefer dito sa fourth quarter.
Steal by Eram. Panyamogan pushing hard. Leaves it for Larry. Doesn't work. Eram boards it. Panyamogan from Jimmy Country. Bang!
How many attempts has NLEX have already here in the fourth quarter from the three-point area?
Grabe, and a lot of them off offensive rebounds as well. 90-83. This is the closest NLEX has come. Ano isusukli ng Barangay Ginebra? Pringle ang didiskate. Brownlee nagko-offer ng pick. Pringle puts his head down and steps back. Stand, short. Rebound, Panyamogan again. Pitches it over to Ighalo. Brownlee did enough to bother him, and Coach Yang is on the court.
He's going to be called for a technical foul for sure.
Coach Yang and everybody at NLEX exploding from the bench, asking for a foul.
Well, they're all fired up. They've made a great comeback. And in this fast break, Ighalo could have gotten him on the body.
Hinihingi yata yung left hand on the body, ano? Coach Yang has been teed up. This could prove costly. Brownlee at the line. Could not make him pay.
With how spotless his game was in the first 24 minutes. Shooting an air ball here in the fourth and then not making that technical free throw.
And
now
here he comes.
Kiefer Ravenna back in the ball game. One of the guys that engineered itong comeback ng NLEX Road Warriors with a lot of those assists, giving and feeding his big man for those easy shots.
Ginebra will have Tenorio, Pringle, Slaughter, Brownlee, and Thompson as their 5.
4 points pa lang this quarter itong Barangay Ginebra. Credit that defense itong NLEX.
Panyamogan sticking with Stan. Greg. Nowhere to go. 6 to shoot. Brownlee down the middle. Puts it up. Wala. Aram with the rebound. Kinyahan to Ravenna. He's got Fonachero on the left. Panyamogan on the right. He goes to Kinyahan down the middle. And JR delivers it. And Lex is within 5.
And another assist for Kiefer Ravenna. Again, attracting the defense, making his guys open for an easier 2.
Tenorio under pressure. In trouble. Fonacher had a hand on it. LA from deep. Bang!
Huge shot once again. LA Tenorio. First few quarters, he was just opting to distribute that basketball, get everybody involved. Pero maganda dito kay LA. Pag kinakailangan ng malaking tira, LA more than willing to take it.
Aram gustong bumawi. Doesn't work. That was a huge bailout from LA moments ago. Can he do it again? He goes inside. Sobra yung pasa.
This is the first time that there was a miscue, a turnover for Barangay Ginebra when they're trying to go to Greg Stoddard.
Fonacher will hit the bench. NLEX has 5:01 to try and make up the last 8. They've already taken 20 off their deficit. Jericho Cruz is back on the floor.
Parang saktong-sakto yung pagpahinga ni Coach Yang dun sa kanyang mga top guns, no?
Jericho and Kiefer back together. Olu likewise back on the floor. Aram in motion. Kicks it out. Panyamogan, he's been the man of the moment. JP from deep. Bang!
Well, I was asking how many three-point attempts meron itong NLEX Road Warriors in the fourth quarter. Why not keep taking it? They're making it right now.
Pringle answers back with a deuce. Barangay Ginebra doing enough right now to keep NLEX at bay. Kiefer would not like to think so. He gets the basket. Mika sama pang foul.
No help there with Scotty Thompson, who was on Kiefer Ravenna. Kiefer Ravenna, matagal pinaupo ni Coach Yang Giao, really in preparation for the last minutes of this fourth quarter.
4:14 remaining in this one. Kiefer Ravenna will be at the line for a bonus free throw on the other side of this break. Almost all game long, Kiefer Ravenna has been busy with distributing that rock. But when it comes time for him to score, he comes up with the acrobatic circus shot. Yan pong kilos ni Kiefer. Ang ating action star move of the night. Double the action with Will Smith in Gemini Man, showing at the nearest theaters opening on October 9th. He has engineered this offense, talking about Kiefer Ravenna. Sandamakmak na assist na ang naitatala niya.
Well, we talked about LA Tenorio setting up his big man. Kiefer Ravenna did exactly the same thing, especially in the third quarter. He was engineering, he was getting to the basket. Pero nung tumutulong sa kanya, nahahanap niya sila JR Kinyan, si Olu Ashaulu, and his guards as well. At di naman siya pinapahiya, nakakapunto sila.
Mintis ka lang yung bonus para kay Ravenna. Brownlee over to Slaughter. Brownlee has been silenced on offense. Kiefer on the attack. Kiefer again. Jumps a pass to Olu. Another assist para kay Ravenna. And NLEX is within 3.
Kung gaano kahigpit yung depensa nitong NLEX on one end, lumuluwang naman yung depensa ng Barangay Ginebra sa kabila.
25 na nabawas ng NLEX sa inahabol nila. Pero Ginebra pa rin ang abante. Brownlee, scoreless in the fourth so far. Until now, he's got 40 for the game.
And notice the points that Barangay Ginebra is getting now. A lot of it is one-on-one already. Kanina nakapuntas yung Stanley Pringle, he just attacked it. And that time also Justin Brownlee attacking that defense. So bigyan mo ng credit yung depensa nitong NLEX, making it difficult for Ginebra to just move that ball and get an open shot.
97-92, 5 abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Ashaulu had some words with the officials. Here's Ravenna. No foul.
Magu, remember in the first and the second quarter, I was saying, wala tayong masyadong makita na pick and roll or screens for Kiefer Ravenna with that basketball.
As you take a look at the speed of move natin sa atin ng Davies MCS semi-gloss. Matipid, colorful, semi-gloss.
Pero sa third and fourth quarter, makikita mo Kiefer already calling for those screens, using that pick and roll to orchestrate.
Jericho wants to do the same. Pasa niya, napunta kay Olu. Kay Eram dapat yun, napaganda pa.
Olu Ashaulu, how many points does he have here in the second half? He's definitely come alive para sa Road Warriors.
Slaughter, 16 points. Pero hindi pa nakakascore as of late. He's tied up this time.
Naiwanan. Miscommunication defensively for the Road Warriors.
Nagulat din si Greg as Olu took one to the kisser. And he's upset. Inawat kagad siya ni Eram. Ito yung atake ni Olu kanina. Binuhat lang, ano? Game-changing move yun natin sa atin ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Follow Honda's Facebook page, Honda Philippines Inc. for more updates.
So dun sa offense kanina, natamaan itong si Greg Slaughter. Nung pagbalik naman sa kabila, ito naman si Olu Ashaulu. Yung mukhang natamaan ni Greg.
Slaughter with a big game. 17 points already. Mintis yung pangalawa. Olu with a rebound. 98-94, it is Ginebra by 4. Under 2.5 remaining here in Dubai. NLEX lost by 4 last night. This time around they are down by 4. Same score yan. 98-94 kagabi, di ba?
Oo.
Pero ngayon may mahigit 2 minuto pa. Tenorio directing traffic. Tinawag si Brownlee. He's got 40. Last 2 minutes atin sa atin ang New Cobra Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Early on, Eli Tenorio knocking down that all-important three-point shot. But this time, coming up a little bit short.
Kiefer splits 2 defenders. He goes to Jericho. Step to the left. 3. Doesn't work. Brownlee with yet another rebound.
So NLEX living and dying with the three-point shot here in the fourth.
Pringle diving down the middle, puts it up, overcooks it. Slaughter is there to clean it up.
And that's why it's so difficult to stop Ginebra. Off that pick and roll, Stanley Pringle is so quick and shifty.
Speaking of quick, ayan na naman ang NLEX. Panyamogan lights it up.
We've been talking about Kiefer Ravenna, Jericho Cruz, but Phil Panyamogan, he's providing the scoring here in the second half.
That keeps NLEX within 3 once again. Pringle looking to dance with Cruz. Stan against Jericho. Brownlee offering that pick. Stan kicks it over. Brownlee hesitates, pulls the trigger. Mintis, kapos. That's the second air ball for Brownlee in the fourth.
So could be, itong si Justin Brownlee, a little bit winded.
Scored 33 in the first half, 5 points in the third, and only 2 in the fourth. As you take a look at this high sa tibay rebound natin sa atin ng Eagle Cement high sa tibay. Greg Slaughter cleaned that one up to keep Ginebra ahead. Pero 3 na lang ang kanilang abante after that Philip Panyamogan 3.
NLEX Road Warriors.
About 20 minutes ago, Real time, not basketball time. NLEX was left for dead. They were down 28. But Olu Ashaulu, Kiefer Avena, Philip Panyamogan, and JP Eram, and the rest of that squad, nagtulong-tulong dito Dom. They are within 3 late in this contest.
What a great comeback so far by the NLEX Road Warriors. Nahirapan sila. Hindi sila nakakuha ng panalo against San Miguel last night. But Olu Ashaulu now with 25 points, 7 rebounds, and a number of assists as well, making himself available for those passes.
Eram again for the tie. He bounces it home. Tabla tayo. 100 kontra 100.
Living and dying by the three-point shot. NLEX Road Warriors, what a comeback.
Pinura nila yung 28 puntos sa kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra. What a third and fourth quarter para dito. Actually, halfway through the third into the fourth para dito sa Road Warriors. My goodness, Dominic Uy.
What a game. I mean, we talked about Barangay Ginebra in the first 24 minutes of action. Spotless. And now spotless, 100 to 100.
100 ang nasa ating talaan. Who would have thunk it? NLEX coming back from the dead. Eram with 19 points. None more important than the last 3 to tie the game.
How many three-point shots does he have? By my count, he's got 3 here in the third quarter. 4 in the fourth quarter.
100 ating labanan. Barangay Ginebra though, 38 seconds remaining in this game. Nasa kanila ang possession. They can still salvage this. Inbounding will be Thompson. His targets are Tenorio, Slaughter, Pringle, and Brownlee. Binabantayan nina Ashaulu, Cruz, Barilla, Eram, and Ravenna. Brownlee penetrates. Nowhere to go. But there's a foul on the play. Ashaulu took one to the noggin.
Oh, there was no stopping Justin Brown. They knew exactly where to go. Alam nila, kailangan nila ng puntos. Ibigay nila kay Justin Brownlee. One-on-one, wide open in the wing, and then Justin Brownlee just attacking that basket, getting fouled.
Doon tumama si Olu kay Greg Zila. Pero he fouled Brownlee first.
Tsaka ilang beses na nagkatamaan na itong si Olu Ashaulu at si Greg Slaughter.
Pero ipapagpag lang yan.
He's
Olu.
a tough one.
Kaya gusto ni coaching si Olu. Laban kung laban. Brownlee rattles on the first. Aguilar checks in para sa Ginebra. .41 for JB.
He ended up with 33 in the first 24 minutes of action, so it's definitely slowed down dito sa second half. An all-important free throw once again para kay Brownlee.
41-19 and 4. 42-19 and 4 para kay JB. Eram forced to try and get it across yun. Sinalubong siya ni Ravenna. 102-100. NLEX down by 2. Ginebra looking for a stop. NLEX looking to tie, maybe even retake the lead. Kiefer gusto makipagsayaw. Up and under. Ravenna, no! Aguilar with a rebound. And NLEX is forced to foul.
That was a good look. That was a good play. Kiefer Ravenna against San Miguel. Not able to knock down that jumper to tie the ball game. Same situation today.
Inilapit ni Kiefer this time around kumpara sa kagabi.
And again, these are shots that Kiefer Ravenna makes. A little bit long lang.
Brownlee did all he can to bother it, but the shot was right there. Now Japet will be tested. Olu looks like he's fouled out of this game. That is a huge blow para sa NLEX.
They're gonna have to try to come back in this ball game without their import.
Japet makes it a 3-point lead.
So they've lost a rebounder. So importante to. Well, you hope that Japet will miss so that it's a one-possession game. But you got to get the rebound.
8.4 seconds remaining in this game. Minte si Japet, only one rebounder was there for Ginebra.
So with 7.6 seconds left, Barangay Ginebra up 3 points.
Another classic going down in Dubai. Ito yung mga huling biyahe natin dyan, Dom. 2012 rain or shine Paraco in a 4-point ball game. And then the following day, Ginebra beating rain or shine by 1. Pagdating 2015, yan, medyo malayo-layo. It was a 12-point win by Ginebra and then a 7-point win by rain or shine. And then last time around in 2015, etong Alaska beat Mahindra by 4. And then Alaska beat Ginebra, or Ginebra beat Alaska by 1.
At alam mo, makikita mo doon sa mga previous games, ang madalas mag-back-to-back yung mga team ni Coach Yeng.
42. Oh, yun, na-correct. Sabi ko na nga ba, ang dami ng assist ni Brownlee. So that's a triple-double already for JB. NLEX down by 3. Panyamogan goes to Kiefer. Ravenna for the tie. Bang!
Wow! Right at the buzzer. And they were looking for Phil Panyamogan.
Kiefer Ravenna missed last night, missed in the previous play tonight, but still had the guts to take this one.
Well, that's one thing about Kiefer Ravenna. He will not back down from a challenge. That was a tough shot. That was something that was challenged. That was something that he just had to take, had enough confidence to be able to tie this ball game.
Sulit na sulit. Mapa Ginebra ka, mapa NLEX, o mapa neutral PBA fan. This is what the PBA is all about. Lakas move na yan natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. NLEX rising from the grave down by 28. Kiefer ties it at the buzzer. And we've got free basketball coming up. OT sa aming pagbabalik. Everybody up in arms. Probably still in disbelief, just as we are, Dom, in what we have just witnessed.
Wow, down 28 points midway through the third quarter. Then NLEX coming back, led by Kiefer Ravenna, JP Aram, Phil Panyamogan, Olu Ashaulu, coming back and forcing this game into overtime. But for the Road Warriors, Olu Ashaulu fouled out with about a minute left in this ball game.
Yun yung good news, bad news if you're an NLEX fan. Good news is all kinds of momentum definitely on your side. Bad news is wala kang import for these next 5.
But definitely the momentum on your side. So Barangay Ginebra needs to be able to take control of this. We know predominantly 80% itong crowd na to is for Barangay Ginebra. With how NLEX has come back, the crowd cannot help but cheer themselves. Ito yung sinasabi nga natin na mukhang may halong pagod itong si Justin Brownlee being worked on for cramps.
But Brownlee, pinagpag lang yan. Mukhang nakakuha pa sa stretching dito. He has slowed down miserably here in the second half. Scored 33 in the first half, but only 8 since. What does he have for overtime? Ball is up. OT is on. Hatid sa atin to ng Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Ginebra with first possession here. They have Pringle, Aguilar, Tenorio, Brownlee, and Thompson. As Stanley gets Ginebra back the lead.
When Stanley has the ball, good things happen for Barangay Ginebra.
106-104 is the score. Down low, Miranda from Ravenna misses on that one.
Well, fresh legs, yan si Mike Miranda hasn't really seen too much action.
Kasama ng dalawa sina Quinyahan, Cruz, and Igalo. 105-103 is the proper score right now. Yeah, it was 103 all to send it to OD. Pringle from the corner. Looking to dance with Igalo. Big crossover. Pero sinagupan ni Ravenna doon sa baseline. Tenorio trying to bail him out against the shot clock. Wala na. Tutot si Scotty. Bitin nga lang.
Haven't really heard much of Scotty Thompson in this ball game.
He did not get any lift on that follow-up.
Oo. Usually, pag nakuha ni Scotty yung bolang yun, he'll either take it out or get that putback. But both, walang nangyari doon.
What a dime once again mula kay Kiefer Ravenna. How did he locate Jericho?
Alam mo, nagiging problema, Kiefer is dictating on the guy that's defending him. Nakakapasok siya sa loob. And then nahuhuli yung pagtulong ng mga big man ng Barangay Ginebra.
Aguilar, spinning baseline. Di pa nakakahawak ng bola halos si Brownlee, ano? Dito sa OT.
Mukhang hindi na rin nila masyado napupuntahan kasi...
Ika-ika eh.
Oo eh. Suffering a little bit from cramps.
Kiefer din, napapangiwi dito. Everybody leaving everything they've got on the floor right now of the Coca-Cola Arena.
Well, titignan mo kasi talagang more than likely na mapapagod at magkakaroon ng cramps. Is the NLEX Road Warriors because they just played last night.
JP Eram checking back in. Key minutes. Minute and 39 from Miranda. Ravenna will look to get worked on as well. Kita nga natin yumingiwi siya, hawak yung kanyang binti.
Well, even if he's not the one scoring, yung pag-atake niya, nakakapagod yun eh. Because of all that force, really trying to attract that defense and dishing it off.
He's got, what, 15 assists already? If we're not mistaken, mamaya, check natin yan. Eram thought about it, gives it up. Igalo on the attack. Jumps it to no one. Sumasaksak na rin kasi si Cruz. He was diving in.
Magkanina kasi, at pati nung laro nila against San Miguel, Igalo usually the recipient of catch-and-shoot three-point shots. So kapag siya yung sumaksak, guys are not all that familiar with what he's gonna do.
Scotty looking to make some noise. Sabi mo nga, halos hindi pa natin nakikitaan si Scotty as of late. He'll be at the line for 2 shots.
Also, ang nabawasan ng minuto nung pagdating nito si Stanley Pringle, itong si Scotty Thompson. And also number of touches, not the same for Scotty.
Scotty takes care of the first. Kiefer right back in there. Si Panyamoga, ayun, nakibalik na rin pala si Philip.
LA, a lot of minutes also.
Sanay na naman si LA sa ganyan. 109-105, Ginebra by 4. Panyamogan has the rock. He's got Eram, Kinyahan, Ravenna with him on the floor. They have to play all Filipino. Jericho Cruz being the 5th man. Nice save by Eram. Graduate na po ang import ng NLEX if you're just tuning in. Aguilar gives up the foul on Kiefer.
Barangay Ginebra still in the driver's seat. You like how the big comeback by the Road Warriors, but here in overtime, Barangay Ginebra doing what they need to do.
Both Ravenna and Aguilar coming up, parang dinaga yung mga braso nila. Kiefer again, puts his set down. Scotty all over him. Ravenna drops it off. Eram with a hit. Another dime from Ravenna.
Paano nahanap ni Kiefer Ravenna yun?
It's all in the smile right there. Only he knows. He knew that was what we were asking. 109-107. Ginebra by 2 as we approach the 2-minute warning. Tenorio in trouble. Lost his dribble. Goes to Stanley. Last 2 minutes, atin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Nag-spin move si Rep.
Oh, pinapakita niya kasi ano yung ginawa ni LA.
Tama ba si Rep? Sabi ni LA, out of shooting eh. Sabi ni Rep, 10 pihit ginawa mo eh. Penalty naman, so 2 shots to. Pero hindi 3 shots. Sinasabi ni Rep.
Ang gusto kasi makuha ni LA yung 3 free throw.
Pagkabangga sa'yo, 360 binuo mo, hindi gutter yun. But LA takes care of first. Regardless of what happens the rest of the way, if you're Coach Cheng, you gotta be happy with the character your team has shown here.
Oh, definitely. You know, after a tough loss against the San Miguel Beermen, just a 4-point loss, and could have actually won that ball game.
Tough loss, less than 24 hours, down by 28. Could have been so easy to just pack it up. Uwi na tayo, Coach. Let's get ready for the next game.
And whatever happens to this ball game, NLEX could be 4-1 or they could be 3-2. With 6 more games left and coming off a fresh stint na magkakasama kayo, and it's been, you know, battle after battle, this will only strengthen the NLEX Road Warriors.
Panyamogan step back. Doesn't work. Brownlee with yet another rebound.
Makikita mo to si Justin Brownlee really slowing down.
So that's a 40-20-10 now for Brownlee. Kanina 42-19-10 di ba? I haven't seen a 40-20-10 in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen it. Baka si Coach Norman Black pa nung araw.
Matagal na yun. Cause of concern. Alam mo, if you're NLEX though, you're happy in a sense. Why? Ashaolo already out with 6 personal fouls. Pero makikita mo, Justin Brownlee also suffering from cramps, so that means not as effective.
Referees reviewing this. Sino nga ba? NLEX will have possession. Mas mahaba yung daliri ni Japet. 111-107. 2-possession lead for Ginebra. A minute and 13 for NLEX to try and make it up again. Panyamogan barely gets it across. Eram di Discarte. They hand it off. Jericho to Quinyahan. They weave it to Panyamogan. Had a look. Now gets it back. Panyamogan with some daylight. Bang!
And this is the Phil Panyamogan that played for JRU. Not afraid to take threes. Doesn't matter if he takes 15 3-point shots a ball game. He will knock down the important ones.
111-110. Lamang ng Ginebra, baba sa isa. Brownlee stretches, no. Rebound Kiefer. Here comes Jericho on the move. Kiefer looking for the advantage. Down the gut of the defense. Drops it off. Aram recovers. Kiefer resets. 10 on the shot clock for the Blue Shirts. Jericho. Bang!
And another assist for Kiefer Ravena. But look at what Kiefer Ravena did there. Hiningi niya agad yung bola, reset the offense of the Road Warriors. And that's what we were talking about. Yung nagagawa ni Kiefer, yung playmaking, restoring that order. He could have just stayed and went to an open spot. But no, he got that basketball, had that sense, that mind, that presence of mind to be able to make big plays.
Jericho Cruz with 13 points in the game. None more important than the last 3. Isa pa tong mamang to. Another cold-blooded 3 mula dito kay Philip Panyamogan. That one to bring them to within 1. This one to give them the lead. Jericho right down the middle, right between the eyes on that one. And another dime from the Phenom.
6 of 11 from the 3-point area. And itong si Phil Panyamogan.
Everybody's cramping up.
Oh, nakakaramdam na rin ng pagod.
Everybody really overstretching themselves here. It'll be all worth it if he can come home with a victory. Pero yun din naman ang gusto gawin ng Barangay Ginebra dito. They are down by only 2.
Ginebra, who will they go to? They've gone to Brownlee earlier, but not able to get that shot. Stanley Pringle was able to convert.
Stan, he's got Quinyahan on him. He should have the speed. Stan will dive down the middle, kicks it over. Japet puts it up. Mintis, rebound na punta kay LA. Wala pa rin. Stanley still with it. Ayaw talaga. And NLEX will secure the board. My goodness, if they can pull this off, it'll be 1 for the books.
Wow. Barangay Ginebra had what, 4 attempts? In the end, Stanley Pringle had one. Japet Aguilar had one. This was a good shot. That's a well-executed play. LA almost in also for that three-point shot. And then Stanley just going for that rebound, almost also getting it. And finally, Kinyahan getting that rebound.
This is just all adrenaline now at this point, fueling the Road Warriors. Grabe, naglaro kagabi, natambakan ngayon, humabol nasa OT. Talagang iniiwan yung sinasabing they leaving everything on the floor. Lampas-lampas pa yung iniiwan nila ngayon.
And that foul of Stanley Pringle will be his 6th and last foul with a 2-point lead for the Road Warriors.
And that was a foul to give for Ginebra, which means sideline inbound lang to para sa NLEX. Look at everybody in attendance here. Sulit na sulit. Yung pagbili ng ticket, yung pag-effort nagpagpunta dito sa Coca-Cola Arena. What a game this game.
You know what? It doesn't matter who you're cheering for. You just gotta love whoever wins in this ball game. Sulit.
Nothing short of a miracle will win this for Ginebra dahil NLEX ang may bola, 0.9 na lang yan. Ravenna will inbound. And there it is. The NLEX Road Warriors have done the improbable. Down by 28, they somehow, in the third quarter, they somehow get this game to overtime. Playing without an import, they pull off the 2-point victory.
And coming off a tough loss against the San Miguel Beermen the night before, they dug deep in their hearts. Everything, they just left it on the floor. Guys like Kiefer Ravenna, Phil Panyamogan, JP Aram, 4 3-point shots in the fourth quarter. Olu Ashaulu also a tough time, fouling out even at overtime. But in the end, the NLEX Road Warriors getting a 2-point win.
113-111, your final score. JP Aram 21, 5-2-2.
Oh, what a ball game for JP Aram, and only his second game back this conference. 21 points, huge 3-point shots in the fourth quarter.
Pero dalawa yan, kasi tignan mo naman.
Kiefer Ravenna, 13 points. This 3-point shot that sends the game into overtime, but the bigger statistic, 17 assists for the Phenom.
Lakas move na yun natin sa atin ng new Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Honorable mention Panyamogan. Honorable mention Jericho Cruz. And the rest of the Road Warriors. Sa ngalan ni Dominic Uy, ni Direk Julius Melo, ni Direk Francis Opilio at sa lahat ng bumubuo ng ating Sports 5 squad both in Dubai and Manila. Mag-umarjan po, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the PBA on ESPN 5.